Racing Engine Sports Chassis. First lap. 698. Lap number 1. Second lap is 14:45. In the car care specialist, Mexico Racing Engines, Rocket Chassis. 14:46.7. Randy Neal. This here is the 77. This is Greg Britton for 5. First time around for Greg Britton will be second quick. 14:64. 12 car. This is Rob Williams, Sanders Hidden Treasures Commercial Heating and Air Conditioning. 16:46.61646 for Rob Williams on lap number 1. Top 4 qualifiers so far is Kevin Rockchamp, Greg Britton, Randy Neal, and Wayne Taylor. Here's the number 8 car. Right stand. Jay from Dundee. This is Justin McConville. 1386-613-866 for Justin McConville on lap number 1. I'd like to send special thanks out to Rex Motors and Mom and Dad. Number 8, Max of Jersey. Well, here is the guy that won the track championship here last year. Number 52 is the Duck car. Same one. This is Tim Alberty. 1481-1 on the first lap. 14181. The Ed Campbell Financial Planning Security Race Products, Tenacious Audio, Friends and Family of the American League. Tim Alberty is the WSA machine. Rocket chassis here. Situated third in the point standings with the Northwest Wingless. 15-0-1-7. Jesse Thistle, County all-round printing. Kim Holtzman, Norfolk Supply, Max of Genesee. 1-4-1-2 for Jesse Thistle. The Drummond Automotive Power entry. Here's the number 6 of the running car. This is first time ever here at the Cottage Speedway. 14-33-5-1-4-3-3-5. Select Products. Redmond Plumbing. Gambler Chassis. Normally races at the Madras Speedway in beautiful Central Oregon. Here's the 29B. This is Dan Philpott. Pacific Powder Coating, Next Generation Paint Supply, Hyper Racing Engine Rocket Chassis. 14-41-7-1-4-4-1-7 for Dan Philpott on 9-1. This is Brad Rhodes from Aloha. Competition Motorsports Ray 1.4 and Gambler Chassis. Currently 15-13-7-1-5-1-3-7 for Brad Rhodes. Currently situated 6th in the point standing with the Northwest Wingless Tour. This is Mark Hers. Mark Hers in the Hers Precision Points and Clean Suspension. Powered Racing Engines. First time around for Mark Hers will be 15-05-04-50. Series, the car based on the San Diego Alliance. This is Tony Parker. 14-87-0-1-4-8-7-4 for Tony Parker. Career racers. This is Mike Griffin Jr. All three. Number Junior. Here's number 12 car. This is Orion Redman from Roseburg. And first up round for Redman, 14-51-1, 1-4, 5-1-1. B&B Roads, sponsor number 12 entry, Douglas County. Entry gets number 25 car. Defending champion with the Oregon Double Shot Series. This is Ridgeville, Washington, the wholesale truck farmers band in Virginia. 1437 since 437 on lap number 1. On the second lap, it's going to be the quickest of the two. And looking at the next car to qualify, this is the 64, currently fourth in the points with the Northwest New England Tour. This is Mark Nichols in the green. 1492, 14982. Mark Nichols, Weston Pontiac, first procession parts, Fisher Mills, flag design, great protection. Standings. Here at Cottage Grove, this is Raquel Ivey. 14-51-1, 1-4-5-1-1 for Raquel Ivey. Season 5 mark. For everything racing collectibles. Northwest Training Center, Heinz Reports. Also, the number 1 Max Chassis. Here's the other young lady in action with us tonight. 14-500, 1-4-5-0-0. Katie Adelman for Salem. Body Works Salon, Wall Carpet Cleaning, Don's Powder Coating, Chamber Specialties, Max's Chassis Car owned by Marvin Smith. Here is the number 29 car. This is Tommy Moreno. And first lap for Moreno, 15:084, 15084. Van Graden Industries, Jim Beardsley Trucking, Rocket Chassis. Here's the driver currently situated through the point standings for the Oregon Double Shot Series. From Beaverton, this is Wayne Van Graden. Flex Master, Lift Axle, Greyhorn, racing in the TCR chassis. Time running for Van Graden, 16:24.01624. Coming up at the home stretch of qualifying, I believe, on the more cars to go. Beaverton, okay, this is Brian Maynard. Ryan Miss. Trace Johnson, paving and excavating, Larry Hughes, Automotive, Johnson, contracting. First lap, 14:52.4, 14524 for Kyle Gator. Larry now racing it with the TCR chassis. First and two laps. That's Maurice Vance here to the front. This partnership Cottage 24C. Springfield. This is Zach Smalley. First lap 14,400, 1-4. Surrey was next, making the Flyers blocking. Side by side, the way they gotta be when they come out of turn number 4. Take the green. Distance for heat race number 1 of 4. Mark Nichols out in front, utilizing the high side. Second now between Vance 9 and 15 apart. Spot is Colin Baker, just on the battle for 4 as they come out of turn number 4 to get back in the ring. Nichols up line, Gary Davis trying to get something down low, trying to get sideways, Nichols has a momentum, his side is up the third down low. Against the far from the flanks and from the better to get locked in tonight's trophy dash. flag out at turn number 4. And here we go. out of the car. He will start in ninth feature on the pole position from Cottage, Dale Smith. Dale, congratulations. Picking up the trophy dance figure out of 6 rounds. I know you'd like that to be the case later tonight with the feature.
Yeah, it's been a good night so far. I usually really rough, and this team deserves to win, so I hope we can pull one off for them tonight.
We got 29 cars, 29 tough cars. You're already locked into the feature, so you basically have to worry about half of those guys, but that other half, there's some top guys here. We've got guys that are wing with Salt and Black that are competitive. And you got the local guys here that are also tough that take the wings off, and they take these things pretty quickly.
Yeah, they got the experience without the wing, but we got the hometown track experience, so it's going to be a fun night. Should be some good lap traffic and some good racing.
Neil, how big would this wing be if you were able to pick it up tonight? I don't want to stress you out any more than you probably are right now.
Oh, we had that last race here, and it was a close race. I just want to do this for the guys because they worked so hard.
And you mentioned the guys, you got some great sponsors helping you, some great teammates. You want to give them a shout out before we let you climb the car and get back to the pits?
You bet. Mark Smith, Auto Repair, car owner. Todd Auto Lobby, he's been helping a lot. Painting the car, making it real nice. We got Body Works Salon and Wall Carpet.
Well, Dale, congratulations on picking up the trophy dance run starting on the 9th hole. And good luck to you in tonight's feature.
Thanks. I wish I started up on the top. That'd be a little better.
All right. Dale Smith, race fans from Cottage tonight. Whistler in the number 28 car for Modus, and he was the trophy dash winner in the late models. And Jimmy, we just saw you in the trophy dash. Just saw you in the heat race. How do you feel about your car so far tonight?
Well, that's why it's not here. They're trying to make it faster right now. We're a little off, but I think we can get it in there for the main.
Well, we got a good car count tonight. We've been averaging 20 or so cars, but there's several races going on within the region. But despite that happening, a couple of other tracks, one south, one north. That's a pretty decent car count. With the quality drivers here, it's going to be a good show nonetheless.
Yeah, I think tonight will be a real good race. It'll probably be good for the fans. Glad to be here. To come here for
Well, Jimmy, it's great to have you here. If you want to send some shout-outs to some of your sponsors, I know family is a big part of your racing team.
Yeah, thanks to my family for everything and support, and Eshley Motel, Galuggi's Pizzeria, and All-Purpose Storage.
All right, Jimmy, congratulations on the Trophy Dash win. Good luck in tonight's feature, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, race fans. 12 laps, we take the top 4. earlier this month. So Kyle, we're looking for a second win in 2 He gets up high down. his first win back, and that is such a good way to come back to win the sprint car racing. Kyle Miller, race fan, tonight's feature winner. Colin.
Late models from Cheshire, Jake Bailey. Jake, congratulations on the victory tonight. It's great to have you up here finally. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first career victory in the late model. This has got to feel awesome for you because you had a stellar field of cars with you on the inside.
Yeah, no, definitely. It'd be a little different if there was some slouches here, but the car was good and it was awesome.
Tell us about that race, man. You're dedicated on the bottom. You really didn't move from there. It looked like you put all your faith in staying there and figuring that the lap traffic was at some point in time going to come on the high side. Whistler would have to get off the top.
No, yeah, I don't like the bottom, but I got put there and that's what I did. And the car actually worked there and I just kind of out of my time and made sure I'm not making any mistakes and worked out.
It was a great battle between you and Mark there at the very start. It looked like you guys were going to be duking it out, and then that was going to give Whistler a chance to run away. But some of those cautions fell. I'll ask you your opinion, but it seemed like some of them came at the right moment.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, it helped out a little bit, but you know, the car was good. I don't know what to say.
How does it feel like getting your first victory?
It's been a long time coming, but it's awesome. Can't thank people enough.
Yeah, congratulations from the wingless sprint winner, Kyle Miller. And Jake, before I let you go, I know it takes a lot of effort from all the people around. I know your dad's dedicated to make sure you're going in the right direction, and some other people and some great sponsors behind you too.
Yeah, definitely. Number one, my mom and dad. If it wasn't for them, there would, no way to be out here. My brother too, and Dustin, Comer, and Daniel Ray, and just everybody. Marnie, he's been here all year helping us out, and Gil Morgan, Monty's Racing Repair, to help me out with anything, and Mom Snack Shack, Biggie Tire, everybody, couldn't have done it without them.
Well, Jake, congratulations on your first win. We'll see you next week for Historical Night. Then a special guest appearance in the announcing tower in a couple of weeks also.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sounds good.
All right, Jake, congratulations, my first game man. Making it look easy tonight. Kyle Miller of Eugene. Kyle, this has got to feel great for you. This is your first wingless race back since that terrible crash. Just tell us about your whole night.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure at first. I was going to run. I got to make $10 so much to put a motor in this car for tonight. Our motor burned up during Speedway, so we put a sporty motor in tonight. And I wasn't like I said, I wasn't sure how it was going to run going tonight, but we ran all laps in qualifying. I felt pretty good about it. I knew the track slipped off, it was pretty good, but. Yeah, it was just wild. I was never expecting to for one, run 23 green flag laps there, but that was awesome to do. And I'm glad I started up front. I was able to kind of break away from the pack early on and get through lap cars. I was praying there was going to be no yellow at the end of that race.
It looked like there was a brief hold up up there just for a little bit, but it was only brief that Colin was coming back for you. You were able to clear the traffic, and then you were getting like 6 lap cars at the lead at a time there. Just a phenomenal drive. I can't believe you did this with a limited engine.
Yeah, I knew Colin and Evan were back there, and they were pretty fast all night, so I just knew I would try to get in front of those lap cars and put as many as I could in between us and hope no yellows came out. But just like I said, this motor, it runs just so good in my limited motor. But I can't thank him enough for putting motor in the car for this. And like I said, all my props to him, my crew tonight.
And Kyle going to be putting the wing on next Saturday night, and going to be making the Orcal Challenge out of Sin with the IFCS, and with Roger Crockett out of town for a couple of weeks. Who is anybody's game, really?
Yeah, we're going to run a limited race next week with this motor in it, and hopefully we'll have ours back together for the 3-day show, Wairika and Edgar, of course, here. But if not, hey, we might have to run this thing. It runs pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's a winner. Well, Kyle, congratulations first of all, and we'll let you celebrate, my friend.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
All right, race fan. Colin, you gave it all you could there, my friend. It looked like you had a brief hold up there, but this also not the race for you, my friend.
And it's tough when you start back a little farther than you want to. You can't give these guys an inch if you want to finish in front of them. Kyle obviously is the best in the wingless car, and got lucky in lap traffic and caught him, but he got through him a little quicker than I did, and he was gone again. So it's just another good night of racing hard, loading it whole, and second place is always good.
Well, Colin, early in the race, it looked like you were sitting at the bottom of the racetrack. Once you moved to the high side of the racetrack, your car was really moving, really making some key passes there.
Yeah, me and Evan were duking it out pretty good, and me on the bottom, him on the top, and it just is what you gotta do sometimes, even if it's not the line you're fastest in, just roll it until you can get by them, and that's what I did, and then it worked out.
Well, Colin, got to feel great going to next week, putting the wing on, I would assume, and getting ready for some busy weeks ahead of you.
Yeah, definitely, hopefully come out here with another good finish, hopefully get a little better luck with Bill Gross, so that I don't have to start back a little bit, but just gotta thank Cottage Yamaha, RC, Talent Auto Body up in Springfield, and TL House, and world's famous head charge gutter service, and all my friends and family for coming out here every week and sticking it out with me when the times are tough. Thanks everybody.
Well, Colin, congratulations on the victory night. We're assuming second place tonight. We'll see you next week for a sort of that.
See you then.
All right, Colin. Interview here. We got the winner of the midgets and third place finisher in the sprint. Let's start with the sprint race there. Evan finished in third tonight. I assume you can't complain too much. There was a lot of great cars here tonight, and finished on the lead lap with Kyle Miller here. That's got to say something.
Yeah, definitely. He runs really good in the wingless field, so anytime he can finish in the top three with these two guys on the podium, we feel pretty good. We struggled a little bit with this car, engine troubles last time, so I was just happy to bring this thing home in one piece and turn it off with the switch.
Well,
I just really want to thank my sponsors, Mac Towing, TFC Plating, and my whole crew, Dad, Brian, Garrett, there you go. Everybody's awesome.
all right, Evan. Well, congratulations on the win. We'll let you celebrate, my friend.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Evan.